What is up, guys? My name's Sisemian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about the brand new update that happened yesterday, as well as some new things being added to the game, and of course some SimGuru responses from the backlash they have received due to the update. There's a lot of things that are going on, including console still being broken, and there are some items going on that are missing from the update. Now let's just get right into it. So we do know that they did take to Twitter to announce saying that we're going to get 4 new and unique kits plus a hot new update. Well, with the 2 kits being the Greenhouse Haven kit and the Basement Treasures kit, the unique hot update is here from the Caliente family, is available now in every new game to start, and they go in ahead to say it's getting hot in here, so we can also just associate the hot new update. It was kind of like a play on words, but with this update, a lot of simmers were just not happy with this. We all thought it was going to be something completely different, and they just ended up remaking a family. I don't know why. You know what? I'm going to get into my thoughts and opinions in just a second, but I do want to get into a couple of tweets. Someone named Coley said, y'all gotta stop this, or please get some creators and people to help. When we said we wanted revamps of the townies, we meant jobs, careers, personalities, relationships, maybe darkening some skin tones, not this. Someone else by the name of Javi said, I know it's the bare minimum, but they actually revamped their aspirations, likes and dislikes, and gave them a wardrobe that makes sense with preferences. Not sure if they went deep with their relations plus sentiments. So let me know down below in the comments your opinions on this. Someone else by the name of Sharon said, if they really wanted to do these Sims justice, they should have started by updating all these poor quality textured base game hairs. They look bad compared to what we received in the last few years, to the point where I don't even use them anymore. Just my opinion. And if you look at this footage right here, you can totally see that these base game hairs are definitely giving 2014 from when The Sims 4 just came out. Now at the time, yes, it was in its prime, it was fine because it was something brand new, but now as we look closely and we're getting to 2023, these hairs definitely do need some updating. Another tweeter by the name of the Yorkie Shijiro said they really took an entire year to do this makeover, gave them the most basic of base game hairs, even though we've had a ton of SDX hairs, and didn't even bother to give Dawn and Katrina even the tiniest bit of romance with each other. Like, what is going on? And it was to the point where literally the Henford Hen took to Twitter to start a petition based on these hairs. Now I do agree that these hairs need complete revamping because they look very cartoony, and honestly it's giving Sims 2 vibes. I will actually link this petition down below, but it's basically for them to revent and, fix up the texture meshes and update so they're not looking that bad. Thematically, I actually took to Twitter saying they were supposed to update the lore and relationships, and it ended up being makeovers that still deliver mid-looking Sims. Someone by the name of FAP said, look like they did or retcon how they were supposed to look back then. Seems like the latter, since these new versions don't really look similar to they did in the past games at all. I think the update is rather confusing, and we do have one more tweet by the Spooky Simmer saying, I would really have had an update focused on fleshing out pre-made, adding skill levels that made sense, careers, milestones, relationships with people that should have relationships with, etc., rather than just changing their aesthetics. And I completely agree. Now, although I'm going to get into my opinion right now, I am curious to hear what exactly is your opinion. Do you guys like the hairs? Do you guys like the refreshes? Is this what you guys expected for a hot update? Because I personally didn't. Now I'm going to get into my opinions, and I'm going to start off with the hairs. I do think the hairs, I think every single one of the hairs, if not the ones that have already been retextured, need to be updated completely. That would have been a very satisfying, hot unique update to me. When they said hot unique update, I wasn't thinking a specific family, and I also don't understand why it took this long to get one family redone. Like, yes, we had the Goths, and now they did this, so are they going to just keep dragging this on, especially with the roadmap being 4 unique kits, you know what I mean, quote unquote unique, right? But it's something that we've already seen from other packs. And then they said that we are also going to be getting a hot new update. Because we were left with kits in this roadmap and not a game pack, an expansion pack, a stuff pack, we expected something big, large, go big or go home, and it just wasn't that. They keep missing the mark with these things, and this is why I also feel why The Sims is always going to be in a damn if they do, damn if they don't situation, because they put these things on themselves. They put the pressure on themselves by promoting these things, and then when it comes out being the bare minimum or very mid, then their backlash gets crazy, and then they're all of a sudden going like, well, hey, what's wrong? What did we do? We just did, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a cycle that's repeating itself, that's been repeating itself for quite some time now. I would say the last 7 years. So I don't know, y'all let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that, and we're gonna get into SimGuru Ash's responses because there was a lot. Now, SimGuru Ash took to Twitter saying, okay, so FYI, the original The Sims 4 Caliente Lotharios are up on the gallery, all base game, I promise. When we update big NPCs, we aim for this. Their traits, style, and ethnicities are within Basegame. We had some amazing people work on these with a lot of care. I hope you enjoy seeing them in your world. And I don't know, I just don't see a huge difference, maybe because they added likes and dislikes, but again, we're just going to continue on with the tweet that SimGuru Ash had ended up saying. She also went on to say, also feel free to adjust them using other packs. After years of just removing NPCs in favor of our own Sims, I started to keep them and update them for my game. Now there's just something similar, fun, and about running into them around the world, like long lost running chars on a TV show. Someone else by the name of Miss TT said, hi Ash, why they don't have ANU relationships? This refresh just looks flat. Maybe you guys must do a survey about it. And SimGuru Ash did see this, and she did go ahead and respond saying, I hope we can adjust things like the relationship in the future. For this and the goths, we wanted them to look more like they were supposed to past games and give them a bit of a boost. Now with that response came a lot of other simmers having concerns, and one simmer actually wrote back and said by the name of Amethyst, the fact is you're making visual refreshes at the speed of one family a year. So if we have to wait for them to be done just to see a pink line under Katrina and Dawn, when will it be? In 2040? Genuine question, not ironic. And I completely agree, and this is something that I also brought up a little bit earlier, because it does seem to think like they're just doing one refresh a year for a family. You know how many families there are? Are they going to do a Bob and Eliza pancakes refresh? Are they going to end up doing like, you know what I mean? It's just like so many base game townies and like the iconic ones. I know that they're going after iconic ones specifically, but like that should just be one big update. Why are you guys waiting per patch? And you know what it is? I think that if they do one big update, something's gonna happen with the game. As usual, something always happens with the game. But you know what? Let's go into something that was actually great that happened with this update. So they did go on to tweet saying, get ready to dig in because today's Sim Delivery Express adds matzah, ball soup, and challah bread to the Sims 4 recipe book for the whole family to enjoy. Now, I tried my hardest to pronounce this right, so if I am pronouncing this wrong, please go ahead and let me know down in the description the correct way to pronounce this. But I'm pretty sure I think I'm saying this right. But again, Jewish representation within The Sims 4. And as you guys can see, we have some new foods, and these look absolutely delicious. So we're gonna actually get into the fact that Sim Guru Bat actually took to Twitter to say, I am so happy I can finally reveal what I've been working on. A lot of love and research went into this, and also now I am very hungry. And this all goes down to Hufflepom. If you don't know who Hufflepom is, she was tweeting every single day for SimGuru representation for the past 365 days plus. So a lot of this does go back to this Twitter user right here, because when I say every single day and also had a petition, I definitely think this is where the inspiration had came from for them to add this to the Sim Delivery Express. So again, I'm really excited that some people had representation within their game, but I also feel like the Caliente family just wasn't it. It was very mid, it was very basic, and they definitely need to just update these base game hairs, because I don't know what they're doing. They just need to update all the hairs, in my personal opinion, but we'll get into that in another video. Now, I do want to continue on to say that Leah Simmer actually took to Twitter to announce and bring awareness that, the console is still broken, and to please sign the petition to get the option chose between the old or new controls. And I'm actually going to link the console petition down below, because guys, console has still been going through it. This is going to be since January 31st, when Behind the Scenes Summit first dropped, and the Sims Direct gaslights them and states that they're going to be fixing it, they're going to be working on it. We see the issue that's going on with PlayStation and Xbox, and it's been a continuous situation, and it's honestly, they're gaslighting by stating that they see it, they're going to fix it, they know what's wrong with the controls, and I don't even know why they changed the controls, to be honest, because nothing was wrong with the original game itself. Now, although they've came out with other updates, then stating that they've changed the controls and fixed some things, it's completely different from how the game originally was. For those who don't know what the controls actually are similar to, like, it's kind of like as if you were using a PC but on a console. I said that exactly right. That's confusing, right? So that's why a lot of console simmers are pissed. So if you guys even want to just show support, even if you don't and aren't a console player, I'll link the petition down below just to go show some love and support for this entire issue. Now, with all that being said, I am going to wrap up this video by doing what could be within the next roadmap. Now, we do know the roadmap says Take Me Home, and it says that from April to June, we're getting 4 new and unique kits plus a hot update. And Again, this can mean so many different things. When it comes down to the last two kits, a lot of people have been speculating, so I'm curious to hear yours. We do know that the two kits ended up being the Greenhouse Haven kit and the Basement Treasures kit. Both had their own set of controversies, but I covered that in another video, so if you guys look at my previous ones, you could go ahead and see that. And then this new hot update is having its own controversy of itself, and it's basically the Caliente family. So again, I'm very curious to hear your opinions on what you guys feel about them, and let's just go ahead and wrap this video up. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. I know this sounds corny because everyone says it, but I really from the bottom of my heart love the community we have built here on this channel, and I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, guys. I'm just battling capitalism with, you know, trying to do this gaming channel, but you know, thank you all for the love and support, whether you're a silent watcher or whether you share my videos, whether you comment down below. I appreciate and notice every single one of you, every like, every comment, every share. I truly do appreciate it, and please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video because it really does help out my channel. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!